Now go there. Okay. So we'll only talk about things which are related to maths. Pranav, you can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have started recording the class. First of all, the information for all the kids is this is a class where we have in person and online kids all together. And today we made it online for everybody because of the bad weather here. It was raining not so good. So that's why we have it in on person. In not in person, we have it online. Okay. So some of the kids who have not joined, they will join. And guys, stop playing with your computer. Stop changing the background and the camera and everything, so that we can focus on maths. And let me do one thing. Let me open up my share my screen so that quickly we can go through it. So, what do we want to learn today? Any guesses? Any preference? Yeah, Advik.
Percentages?
Percentages. Yes, correct. That is what we started with. Arav, hands down. Ishan, hands down. We have decided on percentages. We'll focus on percentage today.
Wait, if you have more time, can we learn about exponential growth rate?
Uh, that we'll do that in future classes. Okay. Let's not do too many things and not learn anything. Okay. Yeah, Ishan.
At the end of class, are we going to do our multiplication tables?
No, not today. Multiplication table. I will check with you guys in the next class. That is on Saturday. Okay.
Okay, bye. I mean,
So what? No, no. Bio class is going on.
not bye. Sorry.
Okay. So basically, what I'm saying is today we'll learn percentages and let's see who all understands that. But remember, since we have a lot of kids in the class, every small mistake disturbs that many people simultaneously. Let's be very sensitive about that, and we'll only talk about things which are needed. All right. Now let me share my screen, and once you guys can see my screen, just confirm. Can you guys see my screen? Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Can you guys see the white screen?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So everybody gone mute, and I will when I ask questions or when somebody has a genuine question, please raise your hand. We'll talk. Now, when we talk about percentage, this has two things: or let me not say percentage. Let me say percent. Come on. Some of you who know cricket or who has played cricket in the past, they would know what a century means, right? Or even I
I
think
know it.
this is a term used in other games also, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, a century means 100. So when you say percent, so this cent is nothing but a short form of century, which means 100. Percent per 100. I will just read this as percent or per 100. Okay, this is how it is. And trust me, if I'm stressing on this one sounding stupid, that is okay because there is a purpose to it. Okay, percent means per 100. Now, let's say keep it aside. Okay, percent is per 100. That's what I'm saying. Let's keep it aside for a while. Now, I hope everybody can see it. Okay, everybody can see and hear me. Okay, all right. Now, let's say you are driving from here to San Antonio. Okay, yeah. How do you measure the speed of a car? You say 70 miles per hour, or you say 70 miles like this per hour. Okay, that means every hour that you spend, you are traveling this many miles. That is how you read it. Now, you go to a Walmart and checking the price of, let's say, tomatoes. What does it say? $3 per LB, meaning for every LB, you have to shed off this many dollars or give this many dollars. You have to buy 1 pound of tomato, you have to give $3. So per pound, it is $3. Same way, per cent or per hundred or percent means for every hundred that many. If I say 20%, it says in every hundred you are looking for a value of 20. If I say 40%, it means in every hundred you are looking for 40. Now, what you're looking for will come to that. But any percent tells you what value you're looking for in every hundred. Okay, so far clear? Any doubt or many doubts?
No.
No doubts. Okay. Now, now comes the now comes the revealing part of this whole theory. If I say I'm getting a store says I'm giving you 20% discount on the shoe price. Okay, you go to a shoe store, a Nike, Adidas, wherever you go, and says 20% discount on the price, on the listing price. So, meaning if the price listed on the shoe is $100, you'll get 20% discount. Now, what it means, my the shoe that I picked up, it has a label says $100. How much do I have to pay? I know that 20% discount, but that is how many dollars? If someone
80.
is trying to okay, so I know some of you would know it, some of you would know it, and that is where I keep stopping you guys because everybody's raising hand for what? Chan, you're saying something?
No, it was to answer the question.
What is that? No,
It was to answer the question.
no, I did not ask a question actually. I'm saying I'm thinking, okay. I'm a guy who doesn't understand percentage much. Okay. So I went to a store, I saw a shoe where the label says $100, and the storekeeper told me that there's a 20% discount. Now I'm baffled. I'm just thinking, how much do I have to pay? Do I have to pay 100? Do I have to pay less than 100? And if it is less than 100, how much? That is where the mathematical calculation comes into play. It says $100 is the listing price and the 20% discount. How much is the discount? See, the discount means that money will be deducted from the actual price. Okay. So let's say, but if the 20% discount is $5, that means I don't have to pay 100. I have to pay 100 minus 5. That's what it is. 95. So now let's figure out, if somebody says 20% discount, how much is that value? And how do I figure out conceptually? I can tell you guys for sure that everybody in this class knows how to calculate percentage. But does everybody understand percentage? I would reserve my opinion here, okay? Yeah. You saying something?
I was just like raising hand that I don't even know most of the percentage.
Very nice. That gives me a chance to explain, right? So far, whatever I've told, that part you've understood? I have not explained anything. I'm saying that somebody says 20% discount. There'll be some discount. I don't know what that discount is. And the shoe that I picked up, that has a label which says $100 is the price. So shopkeeper told me 20% discount, and the label is $100. Now we have to figure out how much will be reduced, how much price will be reduced against this much, right? So now, Salini, when I say 20%, any percent, 20%, let's say, that means 20 in 100 or 20 per 100. Okay. For every 100, there's a 20. 20% means that. Okay. Now, if I say 50% discount or 50%, what it means is 50 out of 100 or 50 per 100. Okay. Yeah. Now let's do some maths. I think that will make it clear. So far it's okay. Can everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, Arav?
So are we gonna make like a chart of percentages like
No,
20%?
no, Arav, just hold it to yourself for now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll don't guess. Allow me to teach. I will teach. I will ask you guys question to see if you guys have understood or not. I don't teach it the regular way people teach here. Okay. Make a table of percentages and make kids memorize that. That's a waste of time by teacher and the student both. Okay. I will teach you guys how to calculate so that regardless of the table, you can just calculate by yourself. Math is all about doing things. Okay. So now let's say I say 10%. So far we have understood that 10 out of 100 or 10 per 100. Okay, that's the definition part of it. Now let's look at things. Now let's give an example. I went to a Walmart on a Thanksgiving day. Okay, Walmart says 30% discount. I just need to buy, let's say, five 1 pound of, let's say, apple. 1 pound of apple, and I saw that it says $5 per pound. Okay. Now I have to figure out if I have to buy 1 pound of apple, what is the price I have to pay? It says if there was no discount, it was much easier. I would have just paid $5, picked up 1 pound of apple, came home. I would have come home. Now it says 30% discount, meaning for every $100, 30 per 100, 30 per 100. That's what it is. 30% is 30 per 100. So if I buy things for $100, I'll get a discount of $30, meaning $30 will be taken out and I'll have to pay only 70. Okay. So total discount is $30. Okay. So let's worry about that, please. So if somebody says 30% discount, meaning $30 for every 100, there's a discount of $30 for every 100. But I'm buying an apple for $5. Why would anybody give me $30 discount? So how much is 30% for $5? If it was $100, I would have gotten $30 discount. If it is $5, how much discount I'm going to get? That's what we have to figure out. I'm repeating myself that if somebody says 30% discount, meaning there's a discount of $30 for 30 per 100, meaning if I buy things for $100, I'll get a $30 discount. So I'll have to give 100 minus 30, 70 only. So if I buy things for of worth $100 or buy things which has printed price of $100, I'll have to actually pay only $70. And that's something that you would have seen everywhere, right? I mean, go to Kohl's, JCPenney, Walmart, Target, wherever you go, most of the times in during Thanksgiving, they have some discount. And whatever you pick up, there's a price written on it, but you'll have to pay less than that. And that is primarily because of the discount. There's a there's some percentage of the discount. Now let's deal with it. So 30% or 20% or 10% means for every 100, that many dollars are given as a discount. Let's say if I'm talking only with respect to discount, okay? So let's say somebody says 15% discount, meaning if I buy something worth $100, I'll get $15 discount. 15, 15%, 15 per 100. For every 100, I'm getting $15 discount. So if I'm buying something worth $50, how much discount I'll get? Any guesses? Yeah, just go ahead and tell.
7.5.
7.5. Okay, that was a good number. Anybody, any other guess? Pranav, Ishan, Gashika, Kavyan, Myra,
Yeah, I agree. 7.5.
9.5. Okay. So this is where you guys hear it back from me that I hate answers. I love process. Okay.
Can I tell the process?
Yeah.
So basically what he did is, so 100 will equal 15. 50 will equal more or less. So it'll be less. So then it'll be dividing. Because if it's more, then the number of how much will increase. So when it's 50, it'll equal to 1/2 or 50%. So that's why we have to divide it by 2. So
I'll
because
stop. I'll
50.
stop you there. I'll stop you there. You're thinking in the right direction, but you're not giving me the right process actually. So let me. So 15% means 15 out of 100. Meaning for every 100, there's a $15 discount. Now my question is, if I am picking up something which has a printed price of 50, how much discount I will get? It's very simple. For 100, I'm getting $15 discount. If I'm buying something for $1, how much discount I will get? 15 divided by 100. Yeah. See,
Yes.
for $100 worth of product, I'm getting $15 discount. If I buy something which has only a price of $1, how much discount I will get? It will be much smaller number, and that will be 15 is for every 100. So for every $1, it will be 15 by 100. Now, here's the thing: if I am buying something for $50, how much discount I will get? 15 by 100 into 50. Yeah. See, here $100 for $100 there is a discount of 15. $1 it will be much smaller number, and how you'll get that? You'll have to divide that by 100, because or mathematically this is what you do. You have 100 here. You have, okay. So this is what you guys would have probably been told. For every $100, there's a $15 discount. So if I divide this side by 100 and this side by 100, this becomes 1. So for $1, there's a 15 by $100 discount. If it is $50, so what you'll have to do? I mean, this is what I think you guys are taught. I'll multiply by 50 here, and I'll multiply by 50 here. Yeah. This is what probably is told here, right? Probably in the school, maybe. Yeah. So $100 gives you a $15 discount. If you divide both the sides by 100, so that means here you get $1 and here 15 by 100. So $1 gives you 15 by $100 discount. Multiply 50 by both sides. So that means $50 gives you 15 by 100 into $50 discount. That is 5 to just 10 to 7.5. This is what Advik was saying, 7.5. But how part is what we were trying to derive here. Okay, so let me repeat myself.
Wait, wouldn't 7.5 be 750%? Can we also say that in other words?
Do you have a strong reason for complicating this, Arif?
No.
No, don't do that. See, the question is simple, Arif. If you keep on complicating simple things into more messy things, your even if your attempt is right, you'll get a wrong answer, wrong rating for this thing. I'll tell you why. What was the question here? 15% discount. Okay. So I'm saying if I buy something worth $50, how much is the discount I'm getting? How much discount I'm getting? That's my question. Okay. Now what we are doing? Okay, $100, 15% means $100 every for every $100 I'm getting $15 discount. What we're trying to find out for $50, how much discount I will get. So 100 gives me 15. So $1 will give me 15 by 100. This much discount. If I'm talking about $50, that means I'm getting 15 by 100 into 50. This many dollars of discount. I'm saying this many dollars of discount. This calculation will give me 7.5. If you say 750%, 750%, people are asking us how much discount I will get. My answer has to be $7.5. I'm giving 750%. That makes everything go wrong. So my request to everybody here in the class would be, math is a very simple subject. Stay simple with it. Otherwise, you will do some calculation which will not actually solve the purpose. So keep it simple. Okay, that's my request to everybody here. Okay, now let's repeat again. I'll keep on repeating this because this is building the foundation for us, when it comes to learning interest, simple interest, compound interest, percentage, deals, financial literacy, whatnot. A lot of things of math revolves around percentage. So let's do something. Okay, so let's say I have some money. Okay, let's say I have $500. Okay, I gave 20% of that to, let's say, Arav. Okay, this is a math. Okay, I don't get happy about it. Okay, I'm not giving you anything right now. I had $500 with me. I gave 20% of my money to Arav. So whatever I'm left with, I'm going to use that for buying a camera. Okay, I gave 20% of my money to Arav, and whatever I have remaining with me, that money I will use for buying a camera. Okay. Now, what is the maximum money I can spend on camera? That's the question here. What is the maximum money that I can spend on camera? Don't try to give the answer. I'm not interested in any answer right now. So hands down, please. I'm just trying to explain the concept, and I'll come to you
Not
guys.
the answer.
I don't need the answer. I hate answers. I told you.
I'm not telling the answer.
Then what is it that you're telling?
So you'll get the 80% of the money.
Right. So let's not rush for it. Okay. I'm just going in a flow. Let me complete that flow so that everybody understands it. And I'll come to you guys when I have to ask questions. Okay.
Can I just do the equation?
What is that?
Can I just do the equation?
Again, hold it for a little bit. You can solve one sum in 10 different ways, but you have to know the concept first, okay, before we do it. So that's why I'll request you guys to hold it for a while. Ishan, what is the question?
Can I use the bathroom?
I'm sorry?
Can I use the bathroom?
Yeah. Okay. Now, just allow me for 2 minutes, okay? This is, again, trust me, there's nothing complicated about this. I'm just trying to explain you guys. When you say percentage, what exactly it should mean to us, and how should we take that question for solving it? Okay. Now, I'm repeating my question. Okay. I have $500. I have given 20% of that, or I'm planning to give 20% of that to Arav, and whatever money is remaining with me, I'm going to use that for buying a camera. What is the maximum money I can spend on camera? And that's the question. Now, first thing is, I have $500 and I'm giving 20% to Arav. My question, see, the simple thing here is, Whatever money I have, I'm giving some money to Arab, and whatever is remaining, that's what I can use for buying a camera. And that will decide how much money I can spend for buying a camera. So question is, I had something, I gave something to Arab, or I'm trying to give something to Arab, and then what is remaining? So how much I'm giving to Arab, that I did not say in a simple word, saying, okay, I'll give $80 to Arab, or I'll give 120 to Arab, or I'll give 100 to Arab. I did not say that. I said I'll give 20% to Arab. Now, how much is 20% for 500? So again, same thing. No hands right now up. Just keep it down. Yeah, Ishan. Everybody,
Purple.
put your hands down. Put your hands down. I'm not asking any question to anybody.
Who is purple?
Purple rose is Ayush. Hey,
What?
Ayush. Ayush is another student in the class. From
Okay.
today onwards, we have all the online and in-person students in the same class. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Ayush. Thanks for joining. And whoever joins, that is something for me to worry about. Don't you guys don't worry too much about it. Okay. I'm teaching. I'll continue teaching. Why you are burning your blood for that? Don't worry about it. Okay. Let me keep teaching. And don't ask unnecessary questions in between, because that disrupts the flow of the class. Okay. Now, going back to the question. Okay. I have some money. I'm trying to give 20% to Arab. How much is 20% for 500? So I have 500. I'm giving 20%. Okay. Let's see. 20%. 20% means if I had 100, I would have given 20 to Arab. It was very simple. But I don't have 100. I have 500. So if I have one, if I had one, how much I would have given? Would have given 20 by 100. It's like this 100 is 1 into 100, and when you're keeping one this side, 100 goes here. That's how you can think about it. For a larger number, you're giving this much. For a smaller number, you'll give lesser than that. So that's why you end up dividing. Okay, 20 by 100. This is just for understanding purpose. Now, so if I had $100, I would have given 20 to Arab. If I had only one, I would have given 20 by 100. Would have been much smaller number. Now, if I have 500, how much I will give? For one, if I'm giving something, for 500, I'll give that much into 500. Come on. For one, if I'm, see, let's say it's like, for one candy, if I have to pay 50 cents, for 5 candy, I have to pay how much? 50 into 5. So for $1, I'm paying this much, giving this much to Arab. So for 500, I have to just multiply by 500 and then do the calculation. Now everybody knows what the answer would be. $100. Yeah. So you understood this part. Yes, Arab.
So I got the same answer, but actually,
Hold it. I don't need it. I don't need answer from
no,
anybody right now.
I'm not asking. I'm not asking for the answer. So
Uh-huh.
basically, when you did the decimal part, 20% out of 100, couldn't we just register 1/5 so that equal 20, 20, 20, 20, 20?
As I said, I'll repeat myself one more time.
That's the easier way.
Why you have to know? That's not easy. I mean, see, learn the basics first, then we will, add more things to it to make it more interesting. When you are learning for the first time, you add 5 more elements to it to make it look complicated. $7.5 became 750%. That is a wrong answer, Arav. I would not want you guys to go wrong just because you are wanting to show your expertise on something and then go wrong. Don't do that. See, keep it simple. That's my only request to you guys. If I'm saying 20 by 100, I know you can write this as 1 by 5, or you can write this as 0.2 also. But what is the desperate need for doing that? Don't do that. I'm saying, see, math is like a story, okay? So keep it like a story. Don't make it like, your fancy word. What is that? Uh, ChatGPT. Okay, don't make it look fancy unnecessarily. Keep it simple. And that is, see, I said for 20% is for every $100, I'm getting a $20. Okay, so $1 gives me 20 by 100. This looks simple, right? 100 was here, I kept one here, so this came down. 20 by 100. If I rush for converting this to zero point 0.2, and then that's, trust me, that's not worth spending the effort. I would not prescribe you guys to do that. Keep it simple. So far it is a story. $100 is giving me 20, so $1 is 20 by 100. Okay, now if it is 500 or 50, whatever it is, so one, whatever is value for one, for 500, I'll multiply that by 500. Now with this, whatever calculation you would do, that will be like a one-time calculation and you can be done. If you do a calculation here, convert this to 0.2, and then you multiply by 5, then you convert the decimal to fraction, then you're overdoing it. You're wasting a lot of time, which is not needed. Keep it simple. Simple things are much better, trust me, and you'll be able to relate. Here, this is one step, this is second step, this is third step. Next step is when you will knock off the zeros here, or whatever way you calculate, and this becomes 20 into 500. Very simple. My request to you all is keep it simple. Otherwise, you'll be lost in your calculation and you'll end up making mistakes. Yeah? Okay. Now let's be, yeah, Advik.
So you get to keep $400.
Yep. So see, I'm just showing you guys what is it, how I am doing the calculation, okay? Or how would how would I want you guys to do calculation as well, right? So here now, based on whatever we have done so far, let's draw some interpretation from that. Let's say if I say 20%, that means out of every 100, I'm giving 20. I was saying I'm giving 20% of whatever money I have to Arav, right? So means if I had 100, I would have given him 20. I said I have 500. That means I gave him, for one, I was giving him 20 by 100. So 500, I was giving him 20 by 100 into 500. Now, look at this as two parts. For 500, 20%, 20 by 100, 20 per 100. See, this is what is here. And that's why I was asking you guys not to rush for that conversion to decimal or to simplify it. Okay. Now, see this. So 20% of 500 is written as 20% of 5, sorry, 5, 500's 20%. 500's 20 by 100. Now, 20% of 500, what it became? 20% of 500 became what? 500, 20% of 500. This is what it became. So tomorrow if somebody says, find out 20% of $60. So I'll say 20%. So $60 I'm writing first, and then 20%, 20%. Now you can do the calculation.
Is it 40?
Doesn't matter. I don't care.
Also, I got a question for the homework that you send.
Hold it. Hold it for now.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what we have done is 20% of 60. What did we do? We wrote 60, 20%, 20%. This becomes my formula going forward. Oops.
Oh, yes, okay.
Any number, let's say Now let's play with it. I have, let's say, $1,000 now. Okay, I earn little extra money this time. Now I want to give 20% to Arav, 6%, sorry, 60% to, let's say, Goshika, and remaining 20% to Myra. Okay, everybody else has to wait for their turn in future. Now 20% of thousand to Arav. I know 20% of 1,000 will be like 1,000. Then 20%. Done. Arav gets 20 into 10 is 100, 200. Okay. Goshika gets 60% of 1,000. So 1,000, 60%. This makes it 60 into 10, 600. Then Myra gets 20% of 1,000. 20%, 20%. That is 200. So all the money that I had, I distributed between Arav, Goshika, and Myra. Arav got 200, Goshika got 600, Myra got 200. That makes it 1,000. Now, simplest takeaway from this is any number, if you are given a number this and somebody says find out y percentage of that, it's very easy. That number into y percent. This will be the value. So y percent of x is this value that you see here. And this is what you will use in future. Now let's go back to the store where we were seeing the shoe. Let's say I saw a Nike shoe for $80. $80. And the storekeeper was saying that I'm giving you 15% discount, or let's say 20% discount. Okay. So I'm getting how much discount? $80 is the price. 20% of $80. 20% of 20% of 80. This is a story. This is not math. 20% is 100 off. Multiplication is called off, right? 20% of 80. Now you do the calculation, whatever you want to do. So this becomes 16. How? I will let you guys decide. Okay. Whatever way you have learned the calculation, I'll let you do it. Otherwise, we'll talk about this calculation sometime in the class. Okay. So $16 is the discount that I'm going to get. Meaning, if the printed price was 18, I'm getting this much discount. So I have to pay how much? 80 minus 16. That is 64. Now I want to take up questions and see who has got questions, who has not understood, who has doubt, so that I can clarify it for all. Okay. Yeah. Who has a question? Arab. Yeah.
So when you send the this recent homework, you didn't write out like the. Do we have to convert? Cause I converted it to decimals and percentages. So I don't know which conversion should I do.
I just had asked convert them to decimals.
Oh, asked.
Okay. So
I didn't know. My dad just sent it to me, and I did percentage on accident.
okay, that's fine. No, what I'm saying is, going forward also, whenever you get an assignment from me, or forget about the assignment, if you get any question in your examination hall, read that question and look for what exactly they're asking for. You might be knowing 10 other things, but you don't want to dump all that information in while answering that particular question. First of all, it's not a good use of time. You might end up giving some information that would not help. And second thing is, it'll kind of the when the examiner looks at it, he'll say, oh no, this is just too much information for me, I don't need this. So
But
you have to get a 4, you'll get a 2.
I don't think I just received the email from my dad just saying do it. So I
Yes,
didn't.
that's fine. I mean, you see, for the assignment, you're fine. It's okay. When you're reading with a question, just read the question completely so that you don't go wrong. Okay. All right. let's see who has any question for the percentage with the percentage. Anybody having any questions? Salini, I know you're learning for the first time. I want to know if you have any doubt there. Hey, Shan,
Hello.
you joined pretty late. We started class at 4. You're joining when we are about to finish in 10 to 12 minutes. But that's okay. Today was the first day after the change. So, whatever you missed, right? You can watch the video after the class so that you can revise it. And if there's any doubt, we'll clarify that in the next class as well. Yeah. But yeah, just a gentle reminder to everybody, make sure that you're joining the class at 4 o'clock. Yeah, going forward. Okay. So, Ishan, do you know percentage? I just now taught percentage to everybody in the class. Do you know now?
Not really.
Okay. So then you'll have to watch the video. But the summary is simple. If you have, I mean, I would suggest you to watch the video so that no, you get the entire concept. I would not want to repeat that because that will take time and we'll overshoot the time that we have for the class. But in summary, if somebody says percent, that means per 100. Percent, right? Percent can be broken into two words, per and cent. Cent stands for century or 100. Per is per, right? So if you have to find out 10% of something, let's say somebody says I got 80% in my exam, and the exam was for let's say 650 marks. I got 80%. What does it mean? 80%, 80%, right? Of. Of is multiplication is also same as of. 80% of how much? 50 marks. This was the question. This was the total examination that it was for. So 80% of 50. Or you can write this as 50 of 80%. And then you can do the calculation and you'll find 40. So if the exam was for 50 marks, somebody who scored 80% actually got 40 marks out of 50. And this is how we find percentage. Again, whatever I told you just now might not be enough. You have to watch this video completely, and I'm sure you will understand this. Okay. And if you don't, I'm there. Don't worry. Now,
Okay.
all the kids who watched the complete, who were in the class from beginning to end, beginning to this far, any questions on percentage that we have done? Salini, Ayush, Ishan, Arav. No, you wait, Arav. You wait.
I understand.
And you understand that, I know. So I'm just checking with Kavyan also. Some kids who might not be in the 5th grade yet might want to. I'm just trying to confirm if everybody understood it. Ishan, did you understand?
Yeah.
Ishan, no, not. We have two Ishans here actually. So Ishan,
Yeah, I understand.
you understood? Okay. And okay, there's one change. And say to your parents also. So far, what was happening was I was giving you guys assignment, and you guys were doing it. You were supposed to show it to your parents. Some of you were showing it to your parents also, but it was not coming to me because I was not asking for it. Now, for all the kids, hands down, Arif, hands down, hands down, hands down. For all the kids who are coming in person, they have to do the assignment and bring the assignment to the class. They have to show the assignments to the parents and also bring it to the class. I would not check it every day, but I can do some random checks, okay? Because I have a feeling that some of you are not doing it honestly. And I want to enforce that whoever is not doing it starts doing it. Because for me, everything that I teach in the class, everybody has to learn it. If somebody is not able to learn it, has to put that effort for doing it. For the kids who are doing it online, I mean, I have no choice but to rely on they doing it offline and showing it to their parents. But kids who are coming in person, They have to do the assignment after the class, show it to their parents, and keep it with them when they come to the next class. So that I can do random checks. Okay. I'll just ask, okay, Arav, show me assignment. Ishan, show me assignment. Okay. Yeah. Myra, show me assignment. I have not seen any assignment done by Myra either. Yeah, Arav, you're saying something.
Are you gonna send a percentage worksheet on the homework?
Yes, you will. Don't ask
Okay.
that. Don't ask this kind of questions, okay? Because every
And also,
no, wait,
and also,
wait. I'm saying anything that we learn in the class, I give assignment for everything, right? So don't ask that question just for the sake of doing so. Yeah. What is
and
next?
then also, you forgot to mention that you have to give signatures or like proof that.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Show it to your parents, and I will anyway do random check. Okay.
Okay.
I would signature is okay. That's just a formality part of it. But since I'm asking you guys to bring it to the class, so that I can randomly pick up any one or two kid. Okay. Yeah, Ishan, you had a question.
Um, I didn't do last week's homework, so can I submit it now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Make sure that all the kids who are doing it online, they do the homework, they show it to their parents, and then bring it to me. Okay. I mean, online kids, they have to do it, show it to their parents, and explain what they have done and how they have done. Okay. So that way, no, your parents will be confident about whether you have understood the concepts or not. Okay. Kavyan, clear with the percentage concept? Very clear. Okay. Myra, are you clear?
Yeah, I'm clear.
Okay. Pranav, are you clear?
Yes.
Okay. I know most of you will be knowing this already, but yeah, I mean, I'm just see again. I keep stopping you guys, and I'll have to do that. I don't have a choice because we cannot waste even a single minute. Now we have some kids who are on vacation to India. Once they are back, we'll have more kids, and I have to make sure that I'm using this time effectively for everybody. Okay, so that's why I request you all to make sure that you think about the question that you're asking. Is it making sense? Like the question, okay, that are we going to get assignment for percentage? There is no need to ask that question. We are going to get assignment for everything that we learn. That's the only way we can ensure that what we have learned is actually being practiced also. Okay, so don't worry about it. Now we have 5 more minutes. Any questions, any concerns, any worries that you want to bring here? Are you okay? I forgot to ask Ayush. Ayush, did you understand the percentage concept that we tried learning? Ishan, stop that.
Yeah.
Ishan, you have to stop that. Yeah, Ayush, did you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And don't hesitate to ask if you have not understood something. Okay, that's a request to everybody. I want to save all that unproductive time to explain the same thing over and over again. I don't mind doing it, but yeah, I'll make sure that when you guys go out of the class, whatever we learn, that is learned actually. Okay. Anybody has any question before we say that we are kind of done with the class? Okay.
So we
Yeah.
have 5 minutes break.
If we take 5